Hi, my name is John Alzheimer, and I'm a credit expert who contributes to creditcardinsider.com. Today's question is this: which credit card network accepts the most people? So let's define a credit card network first. So in the United States, there are four major credit card networks: Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. Now, other than Discover and American Express, the network is not the bank, all right? So you don't have a Visa card with Visa. You don't have a MasterCard with MasterCard. You can have a Discover card with Discover, and you can have an American Express card with American Express. So it's a little bit different when we're talking about those four different networks, because two of those four are actually also issuing banks, where to get a Visa or a MasterCard, you have to either go to a credit union or you have to go to a bank who issues those types of cards, and then that's when you apply and you can get one of those cards. So the question around which credit card network accepts the most people isn't really relevant across all four of the networks, because two of the four networks don't accept anybody. The banks are the ones that accept the applicants. Let's take them in order. So American Express. American Express for many, many years now has been ranked the #1 credit card issuer in terms of customer feedback and consumer satisfaction. And they've enjoyed that position for many, many years. American Express does not have what's referred to as a subprime product. So if you've got poor credit reports or poor credit scores, there is no American Express credit card or charge card that's going to be available to you. They do have a prepaid card called the Bluebird card, but that's not a credit card, that's a prepaid card. But anybody can get it, whether you have great credit or lousy credit. So I would suggest that as far as accepting the most people, American Express would not be at the top of that list, not because they're a bad credit card issuer, it's because they only have credit card products for people that have good credit. They don't go down into the subprime section. Discover is also an issuing bank and also a network. Discover, another credit card issuer with a very, very solid reputation, also gets very high marks in the customer satisfaction arena. Discover does have a prime product, meaning that they do have credit cards for people who have fantastic credit, and they also have some credit cards for people who have not so fantastic credit, but also not poor credit. So when you think of Discover, you don't think of subprime credit cards, because if you've got FICO 500 or Vantage Score 500, you're not going to be able to get a Discover card. And frankly, you're going to have a hard time getting any credit card. So I don't know that I'd put Discover on the top of the list either as far as the network that accepts the most people. I believe that that is going to go to either Visa or MasterCard, and here's why. Because you have so many banks that issue Visas and MasterCards that you're inevitably going to find a bank who will accept not only someone who's got fantastic credit, but also has mediocre credit, and also has what we refer to as like damaged credit or subprime credit. It's not impossible to find a MasterCard or a Visa from a subprime credit card issuer. So as far as just the raw number, meaning which one will accept the most people, then it's absolutely going to be either Visa or MasterCard, but it's not the network, it's the issuing bank. So you're easily going to find a bank that'll get you a Visa or MasterCard. You can't say the same thing with an American Express or Discover. Now, if I were you, before I go out and start applying with credit card issuers who are going to issue subprime credit cards, I'd take a look at the terms. The terms of those cards tend to be very, very punitive. Interest rates in the high 20s, if not in the 30s and higher, and very, very low credit limits. So if you kind of close your eyes and I explain these to you, you'd think I was describing a subprime credit card, and you would be right. So if I were you, I'd think very long and hard about just going to a bank just because they'll accept anybody. I would work on improving the credit and then go to a bank or a credit card network like an Amex or a Discover, who's going to give you a better product with better customer service and better terms, and it's going to be an overall better customer experience. If you have any other questions pertaining to credit or other financial topics, then please feel free to submit them to creditcardinsider.com or in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.